Roberto, you know what a fat ass, low life piece of shit. Lose weight. I'd concentrate on more important things in your life, like losing weight, so you have a happy, healthy life. And fat ass, low life piece of shit. You're welcome to come to my house anytime you want. I'm prepared for you too. No, it's not words. Come to my house. You know where I live. I'm prepared. I don't think your wife would want to see you in a 9 by 9 foot cell. And even if you hired somebody to come down here, all breadcrumbs lead to a certain trail. So either way, you're going to be under suspicion for one thing or another. Come by here. You'll be on camera. You got to smile. Do something decent. Bring some pants and noodles or something like that. Make your trip worthwhile for me for one thing. You want to come and kick my ass? You'd be proud to kick an ass of a 6 to make you proud. That'll give you more time, more than 2 or 3, 4 years in the slammer. That'll probably give you more like 15. But I'm not ruined. Roberto can come here anytime he wants. He better be prepared. I'm not talking about his size or stature or something like that. Shit, kick him in the nuts, he'll go down like anybody else. But all he has to do is lay one hand on me, and the PNP will have him in there in no time at all. They're around the corner practically. I'd love to see him in a 9 by 9 jail cell. He's going to learn the hard way like B-bots, one way or the other. You're going to learn. I'm not afraid of anybody coming over here doing bodily harm to me. This is the fucking Philippines. You're not going to mess with a gun out here. You're not going to mess with, especially someone as a tourist as myself who's contributing to the economy here, which is true. It's a fact that you never talk about, but it's actually true. You're not going to allow somebody to come over here and cause bodily harm to somebody else, expect them to walk away without a gunshot wound to their head. How do you know I don't have weaponry here? I have a nationalist wife. You don't know that. I might or may not. I might be bluffing you. Come on my property, dude. I'll shoot you in the fucking head because I have the right to use her gun. Simple as that. Come over here. I will do that. I will protect myself and my wife. Let me tell something to anybody out there. You're welcome to come by my house. You cross the line, you're going to get hurt or killed. If you think I'm not going to try to protect myself or my wife, you got another thing coming. Whether it's a rock at your skull, whether it's a gun at your brain, or it's a metal golf club on your skull to crack it, or it's the PNP who gave me full permission that if somebody is on my property and they see them as a threat, I could annihilate their ass. Think about that. Yes, I've talked to PNP about this shit. They've seen some copies of stuff with people coming over my house with the video shit. I asked them very specific questions, and they gave me very specific answers. No one in their right mind, unless they want to go to jail or worse, is going to come over some other person's house. Even if they hired somebody to do it, all fingers wind up pointing toward the perpetrator. There's always a trail of breadcrumbs that lead you to the perpetrator, to the smoking gun. Cops will say, well, who's been really giving you the most harassment? Who has threatened your life publicly on here? And I got screenshots of this asshole, and he is a fat ass motherfucking asshole, Roberto. I got screenshots of him threatening me. Okay? Yeah, come out here, man. Come out here. You are welcome to come out here. You step out of line near my house, I'm going to kill you, motherfucker. I'll tell you right now. One way or the other, I don't care how fucking big you are, whether it's a rock to your head, a bullet through your brain. I will tell you, if you are threatening me or my loved ones, I will kill you. I will flat out fucking kill you. Or I'll let the PNP do it for me. They're more than happy to do the job for me if they know you're a threat to my life. They won't think twice about taking out a gun and popping you 5 times. I'll tell you that. I've lived out here long enough to know that. They don't want to have to chase after anybody. They'd rather just pop them, get them out of the way. They don't have to put them in a jail cell and feed them. But if you want to be in a 9 foot by 9 foot jail, I tell you what, you're doing a good fucking job. You come by anytime you want. Any fucking time you want. You lay one hand on me, talk about my wife anymore like you do. Believe me. You want to be my enemy? You be my mortal enemy. All I can say is don't fuck with me, Roberto, or anybody else, because I'll tell you what, I'm the worst guy you could ever fuck with, never mind my age, stature, or anything like that. You want to see crazy? I'll show you crazy. I'll show it in a way. You're not going to know where it's coming from, I'll tell you that. We've got your name. We know who the fuck you are. That's the worst fucking thing you could do, you fat ass asshole. You piece of shit, worthless scumbag. Yeah, you come by here. I'll expect you. And when you do, it's going to be unexpected for you. You might be surprised what Frankie can do here. I got people cover my ass that you don't know. Trust me on that. I got a lot of people cover my ass. A whole lot of people. I got other things covered on another person's level. Come here, you motherfucker. Come here so I can throw you in jail and you can be separated from your wife. And you could play with the big boys, play a game with the big boys in jail. And I'm not going to put up with your shit. I'll tell you that. Cocksucking motherfucker. Come by my motherfucking house, you asshole. Just fucking come by my house. I look forward to it. When I crush your fucking head with a rock, you worthless fat piece of shit. Yeah. Am I mad? I am fucking mad because you're a piece of fucking shit. Yeah, Roberta, you're welcome to come here any motherfucking time you want, but I will be prepared for your ass. Guaranteed. I don't think you want to ruin your job and your life and your relationship with your wife. Yeah, he is a big mouth, but he's still welcome to come over here. If he really wants to put his life in turmoil of a guy that he never fucking met, just because he wants to score points on YouTube and be a big mouth. I see what you look like, Roberta. You are a fat piece of worthless shit. That's what you are. You're a scumbag. You're a troll. You're worthless. You're useless. And you're a big mouth and a big stomach and a big ass and a big ego. Let me tell you something, man. If this was a lawless land, I'll make a statement right here. I'd hunt you motherfuckers down and I would string you up, put fucking honey on you and let the red ants, fire ants just destroy you, eat you up from the outside in. If this was a lawless land, I'd string you up, set you on fucking fire, whatever it is that caused extreme pain to your asses. Because it's the only way you're gonna fucking learn in life. It's the only way you're ever gonna be disciplined because you were a fucking bully when you were a kid. Yeah. What Berto doesn't understand is that he doesn't know he doesn't particularly know my social life out here. He does not know people I know. I got an army of people behind me at one phone call. You know, when I got ripped off at this house one time, I had a whole family come over here. I had some dudes come over here and they slept here all night and they watched my house. That's what they did. Since then, I put a security system in my house that you'll never see it. You'll never know where it is. Secondly, the PNP is not far away. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to get here at best. Anybody came by my house for anything, trust me when I tell you, they would be in jail. There would be no question asked. I know some of these cops out here. I've got a good relationship with them. And I will tell you something. I've even given to their kids. So I will tell you one thing out here. I've got coverage. I got people watching out for my ass. Whoever wants to come over here, come. But I guarantee you're not going to like the end result of that. I will tell anybody and everybody out there that I got my ass covered out here. You can believe that or not. I really don't give a shit. I would think nothing of putting you away in a 6-foot grave. Nothing. If you came to do harm to me or my wife, I would think nothing of it. I'm already 64. I don't give a shit about my life. I will protect my woman. You come around my fucking house at any fucking time. I will do everything to my physical capability, everything and more, to make sure there's no harm to myself or my wife. I will put this public right now. You will go down. You will go down fast with no mercy. No mercy whatsoever. None. I guarantee that. That's not a promise. It's a fact. It's a fact. I got my ass covered. You want competition, my friend? You got it. Both guns loaded. I shoot from the hips, my friend. I shoot from the hips. Okay. Now, I will tell somebody we are armed around here. I cannot own a gun legally in this country, but Gilda does. And I have the right to use it in this house as long as it's in the house and there's a threat to either one of us. Anybody comes by this house, I'm going to shoot first and ask questions later. There's an old saying out there, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. And I live by that mantra. Trust me on that. I'm not worried about the court system, and I'm not worried about things like that. Because I'd be alive to go to court. But I'd rather be, and I'll repeat it again, Judged by 12 or carried by 6. If you don't think I'm going to protect my house, me, my wife, you're very wrong. So, Kevin, I'm going to give you a message on my channel now, and you're not going to be able to censor me on this, pal. Run your mouth the more you are and allow these assholes to talk about me and my wife. I promise you, on my deceased parents, on the love of my deceased parents, I will flag your channel every goddamned opportunity. I will take your channel down piece by piece. You all proud about your 1,000 subs, are you, big boy? Are you?
Do you want for lunch?
What I want for lunch? To shine up your gun so I can get ready to use it on somebody's fat ass that will come by this house. Keep it well oiled, Gilda. Get that gun out, shine it up. See, the thing about this country is, an American, I'm not able to purchase
Come by here.
a weapon. I can't do that. She can. She can. And she did. And the last time that we were in school, that's exactly what we did.
My brothers have guns.
Yeah, her brothers have guns, and you've never seen her family. You've never seen her family. And I know a few things I would never talk about on here.
About my brother is a killer.
Yeah. And one of her brothers, it's okay I say this? Is it?
Huh?
Is it okay that I say this? Not by his name, but it's okay that I say this? Let me tell you the way Filipino justice is out here. Let's just say that she has a relative, and he had problems with a couple of people. They kept on coming by his house. They were going to be a threat to him and his family. He took justice in his own hand. Bam, bam. They were found dead on the road.
Yeah, police didn't. The law is very slow. So
law is very slow here. It never went anywhere. Case closed, and that was it. But yeah, we know people that are family line. I know people that are friends. Bam, bam, bam. That's the justice of the Philippines. You don't always depend on the law. You know, you could do it quietly, you could do it discreetly. Out here, they do take the law in their own. As I said, anybody that comes through this house, I will blast you. I will empty the chamber on you. I will empty the chamber. I will shoot first, ask questions later. There won't be any questions, you'll be dead. Anybody that dares to come by my house. You know, Gilda was not happy about that drive-by that time. And because of that day, we went out and we bought a weapon. Never in my life did I have to do that. Never. Although I used to own a 357 years ago in Seattle. Uh, I'm well trained on certain guns. I'm not trained on long arms, but I am trained on pistols. And I will tell you one thing, I know how to use them. I will use them. It means protecting myself or someone I love. Bring it on. Bring it on. Come by this fucking house and I'll kill you. Anyone. Don't even make a joke out of it. I'm not kidding. I'll kill you. No, really. Someone pushes me so far, I'll kill them. You know, I'm 64. I don't give a fuck. I've lived a lot of my life. Someone wants to come by this house, I guarantee, whether it's a rock, whether it's a pistola, or it's my fist, I will take care of business. And you think that's a light threat? I don't threaten anybody. I protect myself. I don't threaten. That's the difference. Anybody comes around my house, and I know you're around here, you step on my property or present yourself with weaponry over my gate, you do anything to harm my house, myself, my wife, I will hunt you down like a dog and I will kill you. I guarantee that. That's a promise, not a threat. That's what I have to say. Listen to me. I'm serious? On the love of my deceased parents and the love of my wife, you come by this motherfucking house. I will tell you that. Try to cause harm to me or mine. I'll kill you. And whatever falls from that point, whether it's the law or whatever, I'll deal with it. As I said, I'd rather be judged by 12 then carried by 6. And with that, I end this broadcast.